a dark and stormy morning, I think, here on the GrayFlag server off the coast of Syria. Sitting in the cockpit of the Hornet, getting things going. This is kind of my first time dipping my toe onto the GrayFlag server. I mean, I've played around a little bit, just kind of get the feel for things, but I haven't really actually flown too much. So I figured this would be a good chance to just kind of play around. Using a
traffic charm 32, taxi to Cat 4.
I'm using a different kind of firmware for my point control, so that's why you see these little green lights coming out. One downside, and you probably notice it with the flashlight view, is that the flashlight view is centered above where I'm pointing. And that makes it tricky when you're trying to look around. So after I shot this video, I actually wound up rolling back to the old firmware. Anyway, so yeah, the GrayFlag server is pretty cool. Got a lot of great people on it. I kind of stumbled upon it by accident in a way because I couldn't fly on Hoggett servers anymore because I use Vicom Pro and they have a pure script thing enabled. So Hoggett servers are no longer for me, unfortunately. So anyway, getting the Hornet all ready to go here, and once I've done that, I usually what I found that works best is to start trying to find some targets on the map, kind of see what the lay of the land is. Here we go. So yeah, they've got it what they call, I guess, lattices, I think, where they have basically a couple of areas where the fronts are happening. So what I do is I try to find somewhere on the map that I want to attack, and I'll use Scratchpad, as you can see here, to get the coordinates of it, and then I'll use those to input onto my upfront controller for a waypoint. Now there is a built-in function that you can use as well on GrayFlag servers, so that you just put your cursor over something and click something and then dash point or something. But I'll play around with that later. But they do have something built in, so they've definitely given it some thought, and it's pretty cool. I've seen it working. So you can kind of see the front line there, the red being the enemy and the blue is where we are. And we're just there's typically two areas that progress, one along the coast and one along the Bekaa Valley. I believe that's the valley. And so yeah, I'm just getting a couple of places added in. The crossroad thing there looks pretty good. And put these guys into my front controller. So I have a couple of waypoints to go to.
Spade 3-2 ship, AV-8B Harrier, inbound for Hilltop, Southwest Center, Nabati. For CAS, if any rotary assets have lasers or markers, let us know. We can drop on those positions.
As you can hear from the chatter, it's lots of people doing stuff, people working together. It's pretty cool.
1-0 launching Cat 3. Part.
And you do need to have SRS installed. It is mandatory on this server, and I'm happy about that. So just taking time to load stuff up here.
116, airborne. 116, radar contact, altimeter 2992. 022, airborne. 022, radar contact, altimeter 2992. 066.
Alright, getting the load up taken care of here.
Passing 2.5 kilo.
Almost ready to go.
116, clear to switch. 022, passing 2.5 kilo. 022, clear to switch.
Alright, there's this one guy taking off. It's been raining.
Refueling complete.
Here off the coast of Syria. This guy's all loaded up.
411 taxi, Cat 4.
110 on top.
117, hold position.
010 glide path on course 3 miles. Light. 377, final radar contact.
117, hold position.
010 glide path on.
Tower
201, radar contact, altimeter 2992. 411.
And there comes the rain. Gotta say they did a good job with the
Hold position.
rain effects on the canopy.
117, hold position.
377, lock on course
206, radar contact, altimeter 2992. 411.
Alright, time to go.
206, passing 2.5 kilo. 206, clear to switch. 411, airborne. 411, radar contact, altimeter 2992. 411.
Time to climb up into the clouds.
411, passing 2.5 kilo. 411, clear to switch.
There we go.
313, Magic 21, Bra 074 for 120 at 12,000 knots.
Yeah, it's that message talking about a quick reaction force head down down the main highway along the coast, so I decide to go and try and take that guy out. It's the convoy vehicles. Yeah, I noticed my ejection seat's not primed. It's silly me. It's okay, I'm good enough, I don't need it. But yeah, I start using the ground moving target radar to find this convoy, and it actually works pretty good. I was making the rookie mistake of using my target designate depress on the radar screen rather than pushing to the right on my central control switch. I figured it out eventually. Yeah, the fog's down pretty low. There we go, now I got it on. And I see some sand trails coming up on my FLIR. So I pop flares and look back, look at that. We got a couple of SAMs coming up at me. Like shoulder-launched IR missiles though. See those guys? Yeah. So I definitely found them. So I got to put some distance between myself and them. Alright, time to roll back in, get these guys locked up on radar. Ground moving target, radar. Get them back on the FLIR. Get my Maverick ready to go. I only have one, unfortunately. It's an IR Maverick. The rest, I have two harms, but I was going to go do some stuff elsewhere with those. Alright, get through this fog until I can see it. Just look there. Away it goes. The rifle. Now, unfortunately, GrayFlag doesn't have
313, Magic
damage
21,
assessment messages, so we gotta kind of
for 100 at.
do this. You can see it's pretty socked in with cloud and rain. Makes for a very challenging mission here. There's that convoy. I got that late vehicle. But that's all I can do with those guys. So I decided I'm going to go up and
Magnum on SA2, SA6, and Charlie Sierra.
He's a busy guy. Gonna go and use my harms against some radar installations near a airfield. 2 arms. Put them to some good use.
Somebody just fire a harm at the Tico.
Oh, this is a funny exchange here. Listen to this guy's excuse.
313, Magic 21, pop-up group 106, 470, at 5,000 hot.
Yeah, that was my bad. My cat jumped on my keyboard.
My cat jumped on my keyboard. That is priceless.
That might be the best harm excuse I've ever heard. Yeah, really fun. Oh, it's not the Tico, it's the Tarawa.
So you see, this kind of stuff is why flying on multiplayer servers is gold.
Magic 21, pop-up group
Just people are awesome.
460, at 5,000
Good on the guy for owning up to it, you know.
313, Magic 21, pop-up group 106, 460, at 2,500 hot.
The arm's ready to go. Target of opportunity mode. Pretty close. You can see that target box on the HUD's getting down below the HUD.
081 for 120 at 25,000.
SA6. And also a search radar out there. There goes the first one. Then I'll lock up that big bird.
Magic 21, bra 114, 450 at 16,000 hot.
Now roll off a bit, and then I'll pull back around just to kind of
119, 450 at 12,000 hot.
just to entice them to keep their radars up and at me, so these guys can
313, Magic 21, bra 117, 450 at 15,000 hot.
that flying down through all that cloud rain. Alright, here's where I'll break back towards the radar. There's a runway up there. Unfortunately, I don't ride this guy all the way in. I switched to the other one. Didn't switch back for some dumb reason, but you can see them shooting at it. I'm pretty sure that hit its target, and then this guy comes in and finds his target as well. Yeah, sitting out in that field. Boom. Someone else's J down. Inbound.
022 09
Time to head back to the boat.
27.5 065 1173.0.
And there's some weird bug with the Vicom. It only reads off the numbers from the inbound message. But we haven't been able to figure out why. Because it doesn't happen with number one.
280 radio, 22 DME Angels 7. Expected approach time is 58.
So, case 2, approach because of the rain.
411,
And the clouds.
DME Angels 27.5. Expected approach time is 0. Approach button is 15.
411, read back correct.
So here you can see on my right DD, I'm just trying to set up a parallel course along to get out to the radial of Mother. So I just have to fly past, get out there far enough, and then I'll set up my orbit. I do push in a little early though. Flying.
Established.
411. Established Angels 7.5. State 4.9.
411. Roger, state 4.9er.
Commencing.
411. Commencing. State 4.5. Altimeter 29.93.
411. Radar contact 21 miles. Expect final bearing 100. 411. Switch approach.
411.
Checking in.
411. Checking in. 18 miles.
411. BRC 100.
411.
I didn't fly a perfect case 2 calling in at the proper points and everything, but I was a little rusty on it. I'm gonna go practice this up. My descent rate and all this stuff is not on par with where it should be.
Platform.
411. Platform.
411. Roger.
136, run up all 71 shots.
Time to dirty up, get proper alignment, and fly it on in. Yeah, there's that lattice stuff that I was mentioning. So A is up the coast, and lattice B is further in up the valley. It's just basically objectives you capture along the way. It's pretty cool. You guys, I'm really impressed with this server. I really like it.
136, run up all 71 shots.
There's these messages pop up at the most inopportune moments at times, right in front of what you're trying to see. Actually shrunk the text down. There's some values you can change. I wish if they would go ahead and make it so we can set that in the menu. You can shrink it down a bit, but not by much. And it's a real pain in the ass for anyone who's flown VR on servers, especially when you get like a big word salad thrown up in your face. Usually when you're trying to do some delicate maneuvering. So thankfully the weather cleared out. I'm sitting out here in the nice patch of sky that's got some light, doesn't have fog all over the place, or cloud all over the place, and rain. So I could have actually probably even done a case 1 on this, but let's just fly this guy in.
Hornet ball.
411. Hornet ball 4.0.
Roger ball.
bad. Don't get a grade though. I don't know why.
Marco 1-1.
Missed some kind
Dodge
of
8-2.
comms or something,
Request
but-
rejoin.
Here we are. So that's it. GrayFlag server, lots of fun. Again, I think several big things that got going for it. Number one, the community on it is great. A lot of people doing some fun stuff. There was actually the other day they had a human human guy on the ground. My brain trying to JTAC, trying to bring me in on bring people in on targets, lasing them and stuff like that, and also is the effort they put into these. So they got this, the Syria map. They also have Persian Gulf. Recommend checking them out, both out. Until then, I'll be doing some more videos from GrayFlag. Striker is all done. Catch you later.